Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind here playing as Portugal. So we're doing pretty good. We've got 4 colonial nations, pretty much almost all of South America, with the exception of Peru and La Plata are under our control. La Plata should change reasonably soon. We are currently actually moving our fleet back down here to the Congo because we have separatists for the land we just took over down here. So we're going to have to defeat that and then convert it all, which is going to take a little bit of time. We're also totally out of manpower, so we're going to have to wait and rebuild that a bit. Castile likes us. England mostly likes us. Okay. Cuba still has a troop over here on one of my islands. They really should get that back. Castile has inherited Naples, okay. As expected. I mean, they tend to do that. Interestingly, it was by inheritance rather than annexation. Now, we'll dispatch that to squash those rebels. So now Castile is in Italy. Surprised they actually haven't done the event that immediately inherits the Argandy's throne. There we go. We really do need to return to Mexico at some point. Unfortunately, the province we were converting was the one the rebels immediately occupied, which actually makes this slightly more difficult. That's good. We're building some ships up here. How are we doing to our total force limit? 3 away, so I guess we're pretty good. We've got this we could take. I mean, it would just in generally help with our income. So I could do it. However, if I wait longer, I'll get more money for it. Bit of a dilemma, actually. Take the quick good gain now, or wait a while. We may not actually put any more colonies down on Cape of Good Hope. Maybe we'll do 1 or 2 more, but we're going to try and jump these islands. We got to get to India. I really do want to try and conquer India for fun. Get an achievement out of that. I'm going to do a little bit more colonizing down here first, though. We're also going to have to convert that province, so that way we don't have fetishist rebels popping up left and right. Meantime, let's move this fleet down here so we can actually move this army out of Africa if we need to. Oh, we actually do need another colony down here, don't we? We might as well go for this one, which will be a center of trade too. Once Santa Fe is done, we'll move on. Printing press has fired. Okay, so our kind of bit of a golden 50 years is kind of fallen off here. We no longer have a huge tech lead due to colonialism. Instead, we are going to be starting to take the tech penalty ourselves. Kind of sucks, actually. We do get a slight ticking one because we're over 20 development, but that's about it. Just need these colonies to finish. We can move 33 troops around, and that's exactly how many we have. Perfect. I really should beat up these guys, at least take the coastline. I'm not sure I want to at the moment, but maybe I will. Ugh, these guys keep moving, which makes it very difficult to colonize next to them and then attack them. Actually, I could just move and attack them, couldn't I? What's our discipline? Oh, sorry, our army professionalism. Oh, that's actually really good. Let's do that. Slack recruiting standards. Should be able to fabricate a claim on them. Let's wait until we smash the Congolese separatists who are here somewhere. Okay. Once they're done, that should roughly stabilize this area. We hope. Then if we manage to colonize next to them, from next to Santa Fe there, we should have a much better chance of getting further. We are losing money now. Okay. The colonize the Caribbean must have expired. It's the only thing I can think of why we all of a sudden lost trade efficiency. Or not. I really have no idea what's going on sometimes. People support of the clergy. We are losing legitimacy hand over fist. I'm going to actually go talk to the Pope about that. We can catch up in tech fully, which is good. Get a little bit further down there. Settler increase, always a positive thing. I forgot to actually send this settler again. That stupid mechanic of 2 clicks rather than 1. Messing me all up. I'm serious. I don't know why I can't remember that, but I can't. Great. They just revolted in South Africa. No real idea why they're so angry with me, but whatever. Let's keep converting things. Luckily our army is close enough, we should be able to get there and squash those rebels before they get into any more trouble. Oh, well, that's actually really convenient. As soon as we land, they move to attack us. Come on. And failure. Perfect. Also, we can now add Gabon here to the trade company. Should boost our power a little bit. No, not even a full %. Okay, let's move this army back to Central Africa. I love the pathing. It's like just to sail from here to here, they've got to do this wide movement. Yeah, we'll land in Soyo and squash the separatists in that area. Apparently the Congolese separatists are still likely to revolt. Almost tempted to see if I can get a... I could get it, but I can't afford it. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna waste some diplomatic points there, but it'll put us ahead of time in tech for an age. Huh. Okay, apparently we've accepted the deal to sell slaves of enemies of one of the tribes in the area. Okay. Specifically these guys, who we're also plotting against. Just need these African rebels to revolt. Can you revolt already? Seriously, can you revolt? Once they revolt, I of course can leave Africa, which is the main goal. I need to get some more ships going, though. Okay. These guys have some troops. Mexico, Brazil. Cuba's colonizing nicely. Colombia obviously isn't doing anything, but that's okay. Maybe we should go for Mississippi River. Yeah, might as well go for it. We'll try to get Mississippi under our control since it feeds to the Caribbean. At least right now we can afford to. Holland, though, should be colonizing soon. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Huh. Never entirely clear to me why sometimes I'm losing money and other times I'm not. Very strange. I really wish I had some more Popple influence going right now, but we'll make do with what we got. South African livestock. Okay. That's something, I guess. When are you guys gonna revolt on me? Please, just revolt already. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'd say that Morocco has, by and large, recovered. Obviously, they're going to be slightly smaller than they could be because they have to support me, but it might almost be time to force them to convert religiously, even if they don't want to. We'll see. I definitely want this defensive mentality, though, soon. Head with the burghers against the clergy. Church of Scotland? Wait a second. Okay. Church of Scotland seems to be staying where it is. Castile's attacking the Mamelukes. Sure, I'll join in. I'm not going to send troops, though, so don't think I'm gonna. That's already been converted, hasn't it? Convert Swell Dam, or whatever it is. Why do these guys hate me? They just really hate me. Despite the tolerance, they just want me dead. Okay, well, this should be a relatively easy war for Castile. Or not. This is a huge Mamelukes. Whoa. That is a rather pathetic Ottomans. Still top in the world, of course. Interesting. Despite the size, the Mamelukes are not a great power. Oh. Weird. Huh. I thought the Ottomans would be smaller than they are, but they are huge. Absolutely massive. Mainly just due to conquering that. And also internal development. The Ottomans actually do develop internally, usually a fair amount. Oh, what a surprise. Coalition versus me. I don't really care. It's natives. I probably could let my colonial nations kill it all on me. All for me. We will by and large stay out of it. Provence, when it dies, France will take over. Speaking of France, do they have any... Did they get that union over Brittany? They did not. Good. The last thing we want is France with free land. Although Castile really wants to fight France. Yeah, Mamelukes have no hope. Okay, so I think we're going to see the Ottomans attacking the Mamelukes pretty soon. That would be my guess. When will these guys up here revolt? Oy, oy, oy. Just sitting around waiting for them to revolt, and they're not revolting. Denmark has now rivaled me. I have to say, not really worried about Denmark attacking me. Maybe I should be, but not one of those things you go, oh no, I'm going to be attacked by Denmark. I mean, unless you're like Norway or something. Okay. Purchase and ability. Let's do institution spread in true faith provinces. Let's do that one. It'll boost the growth of printing press in the capital a fair amount. Can't support the nobility because I'm broke. Seriously, guys, just revolt already. You know what? I'm just going to repress them. I'm going to move on to South America. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, they've moved again, these guys. Great. Hard to attack a guy that changes where they're living every 2-3 years. To get a claim going on these guys. Although, unfortunately, the downside of my colonial nations helping is that my colonial nations are now moving troops into North Africa. Which is a slight problem. Impressed Tunis is still standing, but they are. Oh, what government reform did they take? Admin and then production. Interesting. Very interesting. Sadly, this is a military policy when I complete defensive ideas. Hoping it would be an admin power or admin policy, but it isn't. Slightly frustrating. But that's the way it goes in this game. Severe plague. Delightful. Time to get a papal blessing from the Pope because our legitimacy and our prestige are terrible. Kind of sad, actually. At least Morocco is helping in the war, so I do get some credit. Curious as to how much land Steel's gonna take. Oh, the original target was here. Probably give that to them so they don't cause too much trouble. Let's get some of these islands. They're nothing amazing, but the development on them is solid, and they are lands that will stay under my control, usually. Interesting, those guys are migrating as well. I just need a claim. All I want is a claim. Oh, these guys can go to the trade company. These guys are not into the trade company yet. These guys are in a trade company now and will be culturally converted because I'm lazy. And we'll get 40% of the trade in the trade node. Awesome. Even though they have the harbor. However, we now have a claim here, so I'm going to start a war and hopefully get enough land near the Inca. We'll see, though. I don't know if I can actually take it. Might be a slight problem. We'll start a fight for this, which should also put us at war with these guys to the north. Oh. Nice. Bonus colonists. We do need to colonize this province before the war is over, though. That's the thing. Oh, these guys will not join because they're in debt. You know what? Actually, I'm okay with that. Instead, we'll just fabricate claims on these guys. If I can invade, take out this guy. I don't think he does have a military, but it's not present. We won't waste time on a barrage there. It's a small fort. It should fall anyway. Mamelukes are actually putting a bit of pressure on here on Castile. They've pushed them back a little bit. We've got to be careful, otherwise they're going to get stuck. I want to make sure I don't actually own any of that land. I don't. Good. Okay. Once this is done, I think I'll raise a conquistador, send them out again. It's about time to try exploring North America, considering we know pretty much everything about South America. Go. It's 100% war score, so that should be a win. Even if they're not happy with me over it. For it. We'll just boost autonomy because that's the easiest way to do it. And I have no idea where those separatists disappeared off to. Which is slightly concerning. Okay, let's agree to join this fleet. Brazil is actually doing a fairly good job colonizing. So are these guys. So are these guys. I'm amazed how fast Mexico is actually colonizing. They must have 2 colonists. Oh yes, they went expansion ideas. Awesome. Cool. That makes my life a lot easier. So, you know what? Actually, I might end this here. Obviously, we have to smash these guys. We're going to cause some trouble. And then we should be invading the Inca, well, the bottom of the Inca region. Hopefully we will get a handful of provinces and get all the way up to Cusco, which we will then have to crush. And hopefully that will allow us, I know I'm saying hopefully a lot, hopefully that will allow us to get colonial Peru rather than just La Plata. Okay, where are you guys going? Just gonna finish off these guys. There we go. La Plata is ours. Perfect. Going to Uruguay. Or Uruguay, technically. The other option is I just drop my colonist here and then go for them, which might actually be easier. Yeah, I might just do that. We can always come back and finish off these other guys to the south. So we'll hunt down these rebels, and then we should stop, and then in the next episode we will go for Peru. Assuming I can catch these guys. Ay. You guys are just running away from us. There we go, we caught them. Finally. Come on. Oh, how'd they get... Okay, game. If you're gonna say I'm gonna be able to engage them, then please let me engage them. Ay. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. And they're gone. Oh boy. Oh, this is done. Okay, well, it makes a good stopping point. So, we'll stop here. I have no idea where that rebel stack is going, and at this point I don't really care. We'll go after Cusco next episode in 102 days, and we will slowly work our way towards Africa. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.